Okay, welcome to the Lobo podcast. Today we have Evelyn Diaz, who is my sister. So we're going to talk to my sister about how it's like being related to me, fighting girls. She got a few fights, a few bars that involved me, right? Also, when she was younger, I think there was one that involved me. She got pepper sprayed. We talk about why Puerto Ricans are liar, love lives, baby daddies, popping pills, depression, social anxiety, our crazy family and the other family we found out, or I found out about in Mexico that apparently everybody else knew about, including my mom. But anyways, her Twitter is Evelyns Diaz 13, so EVLYN_DIAZ 13. So follow the Lobo Den on Instagram, the Lobo Den podcast, like, subscribe. I've got no ratings, so please give me a rating. And if you have any questions, DM me. I'll bring them up on the podcast or answer them. And if you want any stickers, DM me. I got stickers and other stuff coming up. Okay, Lobo Den. Okay, welcome to the Lobo Den podcast. This is Giovanni Diaz. So we have a special guest, my sister. What's up, Evelyn?
Hello.
Hello. This is my sister, Evelyn. I've talked about you on this podcast before. I don't know if you listen. Do you listen? Have you listened? I
listen to the ones that you do drugs on.
Okay, so yeah. She listened to the ones with B. Casper. What? I had one. I was just talking to somebody who listened to that one, and she had to stop listening because she knew me and she felt that the other person was, I don't know, there was too much sexual tension in the first one. Like, I wasn't trying to. Is that what you got? Did you get that vibe from the Molly one, not the mushroom? The mushroom one was.
Not from you, but her voice is just like very sexual.
Oh, she also records here with James Webb. What's up, James?
What's up, buddy?
Jumps. So I have talked to you about the podcast. I have, you know what I wanted to pull up was some of your tweets here. So what's up, Evelyn?
Nothing much, just here.
Okay, how was it like growing up with me?
It was horrible at first because you told me I was adopted.
I did do that.
You would pretend you were falling asleep and then wake up and say you were the devil and that you were gonna.
I don't know if you did this with your siblings, but she bit me once. I would do this. I would pretend I would fall asleep. I'd wake up and I'd go into his voice and I'd pretend I was a demon. Really, I don't think I went on to be the full devil, but I was a demon. I did that. I think that's it. I did that. My mom used to beat my ass. I don't know. Did she used to beat?
No.
Just me, right?
Yeah.
Because, you weren't bad. Look.
My dad beat my ass.
Really? For what? I don't remember him.
I was with the little black boys in Zion.
Oh, when you went to Zion,
yeah.
Right? Oh, okay.
She beat my ass with an extension cord. She punched me one time.
Why'd she punch you?
Because I was with black boys again.
Oh, so
in the alley.
This was, all right. So we moved to Zion. So our parents were together up until I was about 16, right? And then I was about 16. You were younger. What were you, like 10 or 12?
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
And then they started kind of splitting up, right? And we moved to Zion, right? And my mom got a house in Zion, Illinois, and I think that's when you went rogue on us because you were like a nice girl.
Yeah.
Or she was nice. She was very quiet.
Yeah.
And I was the opposite. I would bite people. Like I didn't stab my dad's friend. I don't know if you remember this apartment. There was a little bobby pin, a knife, and then my dad's friend was saying there at the apartments we used to live in Highwood, and then I put it in his leg. I don't know if you remember that. No.
I know you broke your guitar because you were mad at me.
Oh yeah, me and my. It was a bass actually. My buddy, actually the guy who did the Lobo Den logo, Othel, gave me that. Actually, I bought it. We were supposed to start a band.
Yeah.
And it was a failed experiment. We were supposed to start a band, and he gave me the bass. And then, I don't know, why did we get into it when we were younger?
I don't know. You would always get mad at me, and then I know one time you got mad because there was onions in your beans, so you dug your hands all in there and went all mad and rogue in your room.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. James, did you ever
Did I ever what?
You were a rambunctious kid, right?
Oh, I was an angry kid.
Yeah, he was an angry kid. I wasn't. I don't think I would look. I don't think much has changed with me where I don't think I get angry, but I get upset at little things. Look, man, you're kind of a picky eater, right?
No.
Okay.
I eat anything and everything.
Okay, my mom makes a bunch of food and you have maruchan.
Well, that's because my mom doesn't know how to season her food. It tastes disgusting.
What are you dude?
I hate her food.
If you ask all my friends, they love my mom's cooking, right? That chicken
That's
she made.
That's because they don't know good cooking. Ruby can cook.
Ruby. Oh, so
Ruby can throw down.
Okay, so Ruby is not. This is a funny story about Ruby. She's not related to me, right?
No, her daughter's related to
So
us.
Ruby is, I don't know. I don't know. So her daughter's your cousin, my cousin.
By her dad.
Okay, so Ruby, her daughter, I accused of stealing my watch about, like, I don't know, what, 15 years ago? We used to live in these government subsidized apartments in Waukegan called the Towers. 50, I think I've talked about
like
this.
The projects.
Yeah, projects, 15 stories. People, died, whatever. But I remember, like, we had security. Dude, I had a Tag War watch. It was like a $1,500, $2,000 watch. And the reason I had the watch is that girl that I gave, out of the story of the 2 rings to Jared, I bought an engagement ring. They wouldn't return it. Eventually, I gave him a sob story at the Jared in Vernon Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to have that ring for 2 years, right? And I'd go, I could never sell it. Nobody wanted to buy it for me. And it's like, nobody, man. I offered like $500 for this ring. It was like it was a $2,000, and finally they gave me a nice watch at the Jared in Vernon Hills. And I had 2 nice watches, and I would put them on this counter. So I thought either the cleaning people, security guard stole it, or Ani stole it, right? Ani didn't steal it, did she?
No, Ani doesn't steal. She's scary. She doesn't even steal at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't steal nothing.
No,
she's a pussy.
So getting back to Ani's mom, right? So I've talked about Clarkin before. Clark is this bar where my buddy.
I used to love that bar.
Yeah. We would go there and drink. That's where I lost a bunch of money for a few months. But
anyways, I lost my dignity there like 3 times.
Yeah, I got videos of her like dancing. Like the owner had to pull my sister down a few times.
Yeah.
Dancing. Oh, we'll get to the fight in a second. Yeah. So I remember this. My buddy always talks about this because he was there and he heard it. Because I remember Ruby started hitting on me, right? And I was like,
yeah, she thinks you're hot.
Yeah, she started.
I don't see it. But.
Yeah, and I was like. And she's like, I hope not. I'm your fucking brother. But look, so she starts hitting on me, and I'm like, what? And I was like, are we related to me? And then she said something like this. She's like, no. She's like, my daughter's related to you. She's like, no. She was like, my daughter's related to you. Like, we're related. We could fuck or something like that. I remember that. So I don't know. She
sounds like drunk Ruby.
Yeah. My aunt was trying. I guess my not aunt was trying to fuck me that night.
I guess.
Well, this is the person you says that cooks so
oh
well.
Yeah, she can cook really good. I had meatloaf for the first time with her, and it was delicious.
This is what you're bragging about, is meatloaf.
I never had meatloaf before.
My mom makes all this good food, and you're bragging about.
My mom does not make good food.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to disagree there. But at that place, Clark's, we used to go to, one time you got in a fight. Mm-hmm. You got in a fight with this girl that I was talking to, who's now has a kid with my buddy. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. She listens, so hey, shout out to you. I'm not gonna name any names, but anyways.
Yeah, I like her now. She's cool.
She's cool. We got in a fight because what happened? How I met her was she was there at Clark's. Thicker Puerto Rican chick, and then she wasn't paying any attention to me, right? Mm-hmm. And her friend was like aggressively kind of paying attention to me. Like she went up to me, she's like, oh my God, that beard, what would I do to you, right? So of course, I was like, let me ignore the girl who's giving me attention and focus all my attention to this chick who's ignoring me. So I remember I bought all of them shots, I kept hitting on them. And then I think it took 2 times, and I would keep bothering her for weeks. And then what happened that night? You got into a fight with her?
I overheard her because I went up. I was like, "Hi, I'm Giovanni's sister." Blah blah blah. I was drunk, and then I overheard her tell her friend she told me. I think she was like, "Oh, you need to take him. He's drunk." And I was just like, "Why are you acting like your shit don't stink?" Mm-hmm. So then, I think I didn't say nothing to her at that. But when we were leaving. Her ugly, the ugly friend.
We call the one her,
what do we?
Yeah. Shrek. No, we don't.
No?
Is it? Was there a different character in Shrek?
Fiona? I don't know.
She wasn't no Fiona. Okay, Shrek, man, Shrek. She wasn't no Fiona.
Well, Shrek, she...
Sorry, person listening to your friend, but...
Yeah.
Whatever. I DM'd your friend one time when I was drunk, Shrek, so I tried to fuck Shrek once. Anyways, continue.
So she said, when we were walking out, I know she said something, and I just turned around, and I was like, what, bitch? And then I was trying to fight all of them, and then one of them came up to me and tried to talk to me all cool.
The Puerto Rican?
The other one.
The pretty one, right?
The pretty, wasn't...
Who was on probation at the time, by the way.
Oh, no wonder she was trying
and her
to be
dad,
my
her
friend.
mom, and her mom just got out of jail, a few months after her mom got out of jail.
Well, she was trying to be cool and no, it's okay, we like Giovanni, blah blah blah. But then the Shrek kept trying to come to me, and then the other one was trying to come to me. So I was like, whatever, I guess I'm gonna fight.
Yeah. So
but everybody was holding us back. So
what people didn't know, I was already gone at that point because
yeah, you were.
The crazy white girl.
Remember yes, I remember her.
What happened was there's a crazy white girl, James, who was on acid. I met her there once, right? because my dad's friend went up to me. He's like, man, I was talking to this crazy white girl, and she was like, get her some drugs. She'll suck your dick or something like that. And I was like, excuse me, mister? Like, because he went to the bar. He's an older man, right? He's in his 50s. He came to the bar just to watch. There was a football game going on. Remember football before all this? So he went to watch football, but he's a very outgoing type of dude. And he was like, man. And I was like, really? And I started kind of talking to her. And I remember you guys got in a fight. I left, right? She was on acid. I don't know. I left, and I took her to a hotel room. And then I remember I slept with her at the hotel room. Oh, and that's the one I had. When I used to do comedy, I had a bit about giving head for Newports. Because we're at the hotel room, and she wanted cigarettes. And I was like, look, I got cigarettes. I had some Marlboro Lights. And she's like, I want some Newports. And she was like, I really want Newports. She's like, if you give me a ride to the gas station, I'll give you roadhead for. So that's I used to have a little joke I was working on about giving a roadhead for Newports. But I don't know. What do you mean? But I don't make bad decisions with women. What do you think?
Yes, you do.
What do you mean? Who do you hate? You don't have to name names, but who do you hate the most? I don't talk to a lot.
The one that I wanted to fight too, remember? Her sister got into it.
Who you want to fight somebody?
Your ex that cheated on you. You weren't even together for too long, and her sister was trying to.
Oh, that one, yeah, the one I was with 2 weeks. You tried to get in a fight with her?
Her sister. Well, I got into it messaging her because she cheated on you. So I was like, bitch, don't be cheating on my brother. But then her sister saw the messages and tried
this is back in the MySpace days, right?
Yeah, because remember San Luis was popping. This is way back.
This is not when you got pepper sprayed, was it?
No, I got pepper sprayed a few weeks after that.
How? Yo, okay, so there was a little dance hall in Waukegan, San Luis, which is something with monkeys now. The monkey logo or something like that. And then why'd you got the cops came?
Because those two girls, I had problems with them at school already. I think one of them I have fought her at school. So then they saw me and they wanted to fight again because they wanted to look cute, I guess, in front of boys. I started fighting one of them. Apparently the other one jumped in and grabbed my head, but I never knew. So when the security guard had me on the wall choked up, my friend's like, oh, Tanya jumped in. Oh, oops. Well, whatever. Who cares? She's irrelevant.
Okay.
They're like, oh, she jumped in and she was standing right in front of the cop car. And the security guard finally let me go. So I ran up to her. I started banging her head on the cop car. The cop started macing me, had me by one hand handcuffed, and I was still punching with the other one. Apparently, I hit the cop, so that's when they really maced me.
But you didn't go. I remember you being in jail. I remember.
I got arrested. They did my mugshot, and then my mom picked me up.
Because I've only picked you up from jail, I think, one time.
It was like curfew.
Okay, because I didn't pick you up.
I never really got like arrested. It was always curfew or fighting.
So you haven't been to jail, right? Like
no.
Jail?
Jail, no.
I've only been to jail one time, but it's
surprisingly I have not been to jail.
No, I only been to jail one time. So how old is our niece? Our niece. Your daughter, my niece.
7.
7, right? So something my mom did to prevent you from getting pregnant. The year before you got pregnant with my niece? My niece. Is it my niece?
She never prevented me. She wanted me to have a kid. She didn't want you to have a kid. She wanted me to have a kid because she knew that my kid would have been like hurt. Because the kid's always with the mom more, not with the dad. So that's why she pressured me. And I said, I put myself on birth control. I was on birth control when I got pregnant.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
With Macri. So I didn't know.
I don't know. We don't know if that's the baby dad.
I didn't know. I didn't know this dude. I didn't know his name for like a year or two. I just knew him as Macri because he lived off of Macri, and I would drop my sister off of Macri. I just knew his name, and then I met him twice, right? I met him twice.
I think so.
But he got upset at me because he saw me at Target, and I didn't say hi to him. Or something like that, but I didn't know his. I didn't
because he used to get mad because I used to talk shit to him. That was like, you piece of shit. You live with your mom, and he's like, your brother does.
Is he in jail?
No, he's in a mental institution. He's schizophrenic and bipolar. Apparently, I don't
know. How long has he been in there?
2 years, I think.
Oh, okay.
The last time I actually spoke to him was when I was living with Josh and Carla, and I was with Roy. So
okay.
I don't.
Roy was a young dude, right?
Yeah.
What happened with you and Roy? Didn't you cheat on him?
No, of course not. Don't you ever say that.
All right.
Never. I actually wasn't. That was the only person I ever fell in love with.
Roy was, but he was young, right?
Yeah, but I guess I didn't show love and affection because we grew up fucked up. We don't know how to.
I've never been. Did your mom or dad? No. Dad? That's some way. I never said it like that before. Our parents ever. They never said the L word.
No, they
I've
never said
heard
the L word. My mom never hugged or kissed me, so none of that. So I'm like the same. I'm worse. So I guess he thought I didn't love him. So because of my mom, I lost the love of my life. I blame her.
Where the hell? What is he up to? I still have his.
He has a girl pregnant.
Oh, okay. So, see, waukegan Mexican style, but
it's okay.
What does she do? Yeah, I remember the first time I said it to somebody it was that first girl I was with, the one who lived. You remember when she moved in with us?
Oh, I loved her.
Oh, wow, really? She was
my favorite.
I mean, for you, really, but not for me.
Well, because
for me,
she
was
lived
kind of
with
home.
us.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't know about all that at that time. I was young, I had a crush on her brother.
Oh, which one?
Carlos.
The skinny one? Oh,
yes.
Carlos is the bigger one, is he?
No, he's a skinny one.
Oh, the skinny one. So he if you don't know, he went up to me. I think he was drunk at the formerly Bombo. Do you remember Bombo?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's his bar. There's two. It was like a club bar in Waukegan, and he went up to me, and I remember. I think I don't know if he had something against me, but he was like, "Look, he was trying to prove himself. He's like, "Hey man, like you remember me?" I was like, "Oh yeah, what's up, dude?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm a man now. I'm a man." And he started throwing gang signs in my face or something. Yeah. And I was like, "Dude, like what the fuck?" I was like, "All right, dude." I was like, "Cool," because I don't know if he was like, he went up to me, he's like, that stuff that happened with you and my sister, like, no, I'm cool. It's whatever, man, but I'm a man now. And he threw some gangs, and I was like, all right, I gotta go.
Yeah,
so,
he'd be in my DMs, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it no more.
What's his name got in your DMs? Didn't he, like at 2 a.m?
Who?
The angel dude?
Yeah.
Do you got anybody in your DMs right now that they're talking to themselves?
A few, yeah. Well, one of them I was actually interested because he's cousins with my ex-best friend. Remember Jasmine?
Yeah.
I hate her.
Okay.
So I was trying to bang him just because that's her cousin, and I hate her mom. His mom is Jasmine's sister. So I was like, yes, I could bang him, and they'd be like, oh my God, he fucked up with it. But then he sent me a dick pic, and I was like, yeah, no.
No, unsolicited.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Do you have advice for men?
And he's still sending me pictures. I'm just like, can you stop?
Of himself or his dick?
His pants, his dick, everything.
Well, let's see it. Pull it out. No.
No, it's Snapchat. You just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't save them.
No.
Then I have my real. Baby.
What happened? Wasn't there like an Arab guy you were into?
Oh my God.
What happened with him? Who was that guy?
Worst sex of my life.
Oh wow! What was so bad about it?
It was horrible. It was. Oh my God! I never had such a bad experience.
For the listeners that don't know, that want to learn how to fucking have better sex for dudes, like what the fuck was he doing wrong?
Well, for one, it was really small, and I heard Arabs are small.
James?
That.
I'm not fucking Arab.
I know.
Look at me.
Oh,
I know.
shit.
I'm just baiting.
So, but he was so handsome, and he owned a liquor store. I was like, yeah,
okay.
I went over to his house, and he just. I don't know how to explain it. It was just disgusting and horrible. And
did he smell?
No. Mm-hmm. He was just, I don't know. It's like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
How old was he?
Like fucking 30 something.
Okay.
He's way older. I still have him on Snapchat. I mean, he's handsome, but he's just.
Is there a way? No, there's not. I mean, there's not much you can guide, I guess, for a female to a male. Like with a dude, you can maybe give some direction or something. But I mean, a dude to a chick, I feel. But
I don't know. I have commitment issues, so I feel like the best sex is with men that have girlfriends or wives.
Wives? You've been with married men?
Well, I didn't know he was married. I knew.
When was this?
Last year.
How'd you find? Did he find out? Did he ever get caught?
Oh, you know him.
I really.
The gangbanger, remember?
Oh,
I can't say his name. Don't say
that
his name.
dude.
Yeah. He was in jail with my dad. My dad would call him like Nuero and shit. They'd be like, suegro, like.
Which jail? Cook County or Lake County?
Lake County. Lake County.
Oh, different.
My dad was in jail with him and with Tbone.
Fucking Tbone, dude. So Tbone was this Puerto Rican she dated, dude. Fucking Tbone, dude.
I hate Puerto Ricans. Like.
Fucking Tbone, dude. I can't. So this is what happened with Tbone. And remember, the episode with Calvin, we were talking about shitty cars. Evelyn had a decent car. It was a 4-door Toyota Corolla or whatever. Yeah. And it wasn't a bad car. She can get around, go to work.
I even hit a deer and that car was still working.
Yeah, it was fine, dude. And then Tbone came along. He was like, hey, look, how about this? I'll get you this badass Jeep, right? Because Tbone was a mechanic or worked in cars.
Supposedly.
Or something like that, right?
You know Puerto Ricans, they lie.
So then Tbone came. And then I come home one day and I was like, where's the Toyota? Oh, Tbone, he's going to work or do this. But there's this Jeep here. this 8-cylinder Jeep that wastes a bunch of gas. And then a week later, that one's gone. I don't know what happened to it. Now there was that Ford Escort that was all messed up, or that Ford whatever. And this is a moment I had with Tbone, right? You know, when you're talking to somebody and they don't listen to you at all. I was talking to Tbone, and that's when I think getting my Honda Fit. Rest in peace, Pikachu, by the way. For the listeners that haven't heard the other episodes, I crashed my car on 6/24. It's gone. Anyways, so that's when I was getting the car, and I was like, growing up, I always had a bunch of cars and a bunch of shitty cars. My dad would always take a car.
Yeah.
Oh, I give you this one, right? So I was talking to Tbone. I was like, man, you know, I drive a lot. I do comedy, so I want to get something reliable. So I don't want to get anything more than, you know, that has a few thousand miles, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to make sure I always have a new car or like new car. And I go this whole spiel about it, right? And Tbone's like, damn, but I get this car, dude. It's really nice. And I was like, what? It's like 160K, but no, but it's good. And I was like, did you hear anything I just fucking said to you, dude?
Puerto Ricans don't listen.
But he was from Milwaukee. How'd you meet Tbone?
I don't know. I think middle school. When we were living at the Towers, I grew up like having a crush on him when he was a gangbanger.
Oh, okay.
I used to go to South Park all the time just to skip school with him.
So there was there was this one gangbanger, right, that you talked to. That this is a funny story. If you don't, I could take stuff out afterwards. You want to, but
Okay. I don't care.
he was you walked in. No, somebody walked in on him watching what is it called? Gay porn. Do you guys remember? Didn't you? There was a dude. You don't have to name any names.
Wait, what are you talking?
You didn't walk in on him, but his girl walked in on him watching gay porn. But he was like, oh, he's like, no, it's cool because I went to jail, or what? Was it an excuse? But then.
I dated that guy?
No, but you knew a guy. You told me.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But is the girl still with him?
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't.
James, did you ever go to jail?
No.
Huh?
No. Been close, but no.
No. But no. All right. Let's see. So, Arab sucked at sex. Roy. Oh yeah, getting back to Roy. So what happened with Roy? Roy was you didn't give enough affection with Roy?
No, he thought I didn't love him, so he basically gave up on me.
Oh, that's sad.
It is. But,
how old is he still? Well, like me.
I think I don't know.
But I remember he was young. How old are you?
I was 24 and he
how
was 19.
How old are you now? I don't even know how old you are.
28.
You're 28, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Roy, I still call Roy. Now I don't call him, but up until a year ago, I would still call Roy on accident. Because I used to have your phone saved as or something, Evelyn Roy. Because did he get you a phone? Or you got him a phone?
He got me a phone.
Okay, he got you a Sprint phone.
Yeah, the brand new iPhone.
A brand new iPhone. Where's it at?
Well, he told me that I had the option of keeping it, and then just paying it and giving his mom the money, or just giving it back. So I was like, I don't want no attachments, so just take the phone. I gave him everything he ever gave me.
What happened with So that girl I dated for like 2 weeks, you didn't get in a physical fight with?
No, her sister was just talking shit, but we never actually fought.
No,
it was just like basically through messages fighting on MySpace.
Was it? Oh yeah, MySpace. Oh, my other friend got in a fight with her. He made a big post about the sister having a cake face and things like that. But you haven't gotten any bad fights, have you? Just you got pepper spray one time? When I was younger,
yeah, but a lot of fights.
Mm-hmm.
I actually fought some girl in high school, and she has a scar on her lip because I hit her with a lock.
Why? Why'd you guys get into it?
Because when I was in high school, I was gangbanging, thinking I was cool.
You were gangbanging too?
Yeah.
What were you? What'd you rap? Was anything?
SD, man.
What the hell is that? That's saying. What's SD? Saint Disciple?
Saint Disciples, I think.
That's
because Ani's the brothers and everybody. They were.
What does that mean? So what is it? There's People
folks.
Nation and folks. Is that folks?
It's folks, yeah.
Okay.
So this girl, do you remember Chuchin? Rest in peace, Chewy, the one that passed away?
Yeah, there were shirts about him, right? Or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she said that he rots. So I told her, and she was like claiming.
What does that mean, he rots?
Rots in
hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then she was like, sureña. So I was like,
that's Sur 13. They have the ones they wear white shirts and khakis.
They look like cholos.
Yeah, they look like cholos, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay. I was like, I got you after school. So then in the corner of the school after school, she was a tall bitch too. So I was low key scared. I was like, fuck, like I'm gonna get my ass beat. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to drag her down first. So I literally grabbed her from the hair and just dragged her whole body down, got on top of her. And then I remember I had a lock in my pocket, so I took it out and I started hitting her with it. And then I guess the security guard started coming and we all ran. I never really got caught.
Okay.
But some snitch recorded the fight and the principal saw my jacket. So basically, I just suspended myself because they suspended Carla for it, but not me because I never went to school. I just suspended myself for 10 days.
Oh, okay. Because you didn't finish high school, right?
No, I think I made it up to like 10th grade, the beginning of 10th grade.
You went to what? Those
AOEC, Twilight. I was in the night school.
And then our sister too, Angel Scarlett. Is she going to school now or no or what? What's going on with her?
Well, I know she was supposed to go to summer school, but I don't think my mom ever. Because the truant officer was calling me.
Oh, okay.
For summer school, so I don't know.
But before that, she wasn't. Because before that, she wasn't going to school. Do you know why she stopped going to school the first time? Because I heard that she stopped going, or she wanted to switch schools because she had a crush on somebody who was at a different school. Did you hear that or no?
No, what she told me is like she just felt like such an outcast because of what she was going through with the whole, trans thing. Mm-hmm. So she felt like she didn't want to be around people. She has social anxiety. So
she doesn't leave her room.
Yeah.
She's always at her computer, video editing. She's
starting to talk more now to people.
How's she going to? My thing is like, I don't know. I got to maybe get involved more with my sister more so she can eventually have a job or something like. Because how old is she? What is she, 15?
I think
14?
She is 15. I don't even know.
What was your first job?
McDonald's. I was 16.
With you work with, so you work with my mom.
Yes.
And
I think that's why I hate her so much, because we live together, we work together, we just.
That's when I couldn't stand you guys when.
Oh my god.
Because you guys live together, work together, and I was there, and then dude, and you guys would see each other 24/7. Is my mom dating anybody?
Away. I don't know.
Ask her, right?
She was supposedly dating some guy, but I don't think
never anybody with money, right?
No, definitely not with money. I don't think she ever had anybody with money.
No, right?
Besides my dad, when he did kind of have money at first. Because apparently I used to show off and Marixa hated me for it.
Oh, they're our cousin, right? You don't like with her. When, is she still, what's going on with her and my dad? Is she still like obsessed with him? Or is she done? Is she over him or what?
She says she's over him, but I mean, I don't know. I don't believe her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she hates me because she says that I act just like him.
Oh,
she says I'm a liar. I'm a
They're like, we didn't believe when that car got stolen. We didn't believe you when the car got stolen. I thought you were on drugs at that time.
When when my car got stolen?
Yeah, and like, because you were given traits like a drug addict.
I was popping pills. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's when my grandma passed away. I super went downhill. I was popping hella pills.
Damn it, because it was like you were like asking for money, and there was these weird stories. I was like, these are drug addict stories. What kind of pills? Was it Xanax?
Triple C's.
What the hell is a triple C?
It's actually you could buy that shit at Target. It's heart.
You hear that? No.
Heart, blood pressure, like cough medicine, and you pop the whole 8 of them, or you could pop the whole 16. I never did the whole 16 because everybody said it doesn't affect you. So I got into them with Jahira. Remember Jahira?
Oh, so yeah, Jahira
when I was young.
Yeah.
She introduced me to them. She fucked me up.
Yeah, she was. How many kids you have now?
I think like a whole daycare. I was like, she just had another baby. Like literally.
Is it the same dude at least?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, yeah.
What does he do?
I have no idea. I don't know. I can't understand these people that keep popping kids. I just don't get it.
But how'd you get off how long were you doing the triple C's?
Well, Ruby caught me. They caught me. So
how'd they catch you?
Because they saw that my OCD kicked in bad because I was like up and down, cleaning the whole house. I was with.
So this is an upper? It is not like a downer?
It's like downer, but then it picks you up. So you're like, I don't know. You're like on cloud 9. I used to pop them and watch Sober House.
Okay.
And Dr. Drew Rehab, and I was just all high watching that. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so horrible. But yeah, they caught me, so they made me throw my last batch away, and then they said they were gonna kick me out if I didn't stop. So I did stop, and then I don't think I've ever.
But you weren't doing coke, right? I thought you were doing coke. I was like,
no, I did it one time. Last year in November. I literally did it all night with, my best friend.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Or current ex-best friend?
No, my current best friend that lives downstairs.
I think so. Oh, that best friend.
Yeah, that best friend.
I know him.
I did it all night with him, and I was like, oh, I like this because I don't even feel drunk, like, okay, let's keep doing this. And then I got home. I couldn't fucking fall asleep, and then I had a headache, and then the downing was coming down.
This is what I keep hearing about. This is where I think I don't have an issue with it, where some people is this down thing that people talk about. Yeah. All these people talk about the come down. You did coke before, right, James?
Yeah.
Have you experienced with this calm down that people talk about?
I've never had like a hardcore come down from coke. It's kind of just like Peter. I've also never done like a ton of coke at once. So maybe I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we were doing it all night, literally till 11 in the morning.
Okay. But I hear this from a lot of people. They're like, "Oh man,
I didn't like it." I was like, "Yeah,
this calm
I
down.
like shrooms. I love shrooms."
This pissed me off, and I think you heard this on the podcast. I was recording. I went to record with B, right? And before I went to record, I told everybody, "Hey, I'm gonna go." I told old girl. When I say old girl, I'm talking about ex, the main one. I've been trying to whatever. Anyways, so I remember I messaged everybody, right? I messaged everybody. I'm gonna be doing mushrooms with this, white girl. So it's scary. And then I get a message from 2 a.m. and from you, right? And it says call me, right? And I was like, oh, and I freak out. I was like, I thought some shit happened with you guys. And I look at it and I call you. First, I asked the white woman. I was like, can I? I was like, white woman, is it okay if I call my sister? And she's like, of course. Why would you ask? You don't have to ask me. I was like, so it's okay. All right. I want to be super safe, right? Super safe. I'm in this white woman's house. I did drugs.
I'm scared of white people.
Yeah,
no
I am. No offense to you. I'm sorry.
No offense, but I'm scared of them. After
you should be.
They get away with everything.
I like. I'm scared of like kind of middle classy suburban white people. I can hang with maybe white trash or something like that. I feel more comfortable with them a little bit. But that in between, it's like as they call them now on social media, the Karens, like that. I'm a little bit weirded out by that. But anyways, yeah, I call you and I was like, everything okay? And you're like, oh my god, where'd you get those mushrooms, right? And it's like, really, like, and I got them from her. She sold them to me. She sold me. I was like, I got them from you. You sold me the mushrooms that not the ones I did that night, but you sold. I still have a bunch of those too. Not a bunch, but a good amount of those, and 2 drops of acid. And then
I haven't tried that. Every time I'm supposed to try it with my best friend, he does it without me.
Dude, but it's like, well, I don't. But you know my schedule. I can't. It's like a 12-hour thing, so I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't have that.
Well, mushrooms too.
It's like 5. That's why I am. Shout out to any Lobo listeners. If you're not a police officer, let me know about DMT. Not for me, for legal purposes, for studies, but for maps. Right? I want to recommend people to maps. You can't, whatever, man. Like, look, I don't know. You've never smoked DMT. I don't know if James.
No, my friend was telling me about that.
Either. Fuck, James has not smoked DMT. Not yet, dude. It's my favorite, and it's super quick. I did it in Florida, but we didn't get. Like I said, we didn't get in hot enough to get through. But it's like I can do it. 30 minutes comes down, I can go to work. I can do stuff. I can do it before work. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I like how quick they call it the businessman's trip. Oh, actually, if you want to learn about it more, my buddy Vlad has a YouTube video, Brand New Logic, and he has a good video about how to do DMT in a safe way if you are to do it. But you got off the triple C's, right?
Yeah.
And then were you on Xanax at all? I feel like
I did take Xanax, but I felt like all they did was just knock me out.
Okay.
I like stuff that gets you high. You know,
Okay.
like you actually have Xanax to me just put me to sleep for a whole 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done it half bars recently here and there with my best friend. But they don't really do nothing to me.
And then when you're at the house all day, is that when you're depressed or when you don't want to leave the house?
Yeah.
What is that? What does that feel like? When did that kick in?
I've actually been depressed for 10 years. Not a
Okay.
lot of people know this, but
Okay.
it was a way to, I know how to, hide it from people. So, but when my grandma passed away, that's when shit went down to
Yeah,
hell.
so-
like, I just didn't give a fuck about anything.
So when our grandma passed away, 2-3 years ago?
No, last year.
Oh. I'm a fucking moron, dude.
Oh my God.
James, I got the worst sense of time. Maybe it's because of my schedule. Like, to me, it's everything's
I'm
like.
sure it's your schedule. That's the only thing throwing your time off.
Dude, it's so bad. Because to me, everything is like 2 weeks, 6 months, 2 years. And wow. Like,
that was last year.
I have a bad sense
COVID ruined our trip over there. Remember?
It could. Oh, yeah. What month are we in? We're in July, right?
Yes.
Okay, today's July 29th, I believe. Oh, yeah. So what happened? Because I think before I think maybe was it the summer before you were gonna go, but you didn't go.
Yeah.
So she was supposed to go see my grandma. She didn't go, and then that next year she died. So you didn't get to see her, right? When's the last time?
I think
you were the worst one at that funeral. I think.
Yeah, I was bad.
Yeah, and I was pretty bad too. Like I'm still, I don't know. I still get bad sometimes.
I can't look at her pictures. I don't like talking about her. My mom told me like she had a dream about her, and right when she was telling me the dream, I just started crying. Right, like tears come out. It's because it sucks because I really didn't get to see her. Mm-mm. So I think that's why I hurt the worst.
And then what's I remember, you know what I remember? I was driving back from some show or something, and there was that song by Los Tigres del Norte, Puerta Negra, right? Which so that song reminds me of my grandma by Tigres del Norte. And then I remember it came on and I put it on my Snapchat, and then I remember like I don't know, I got DM'd by like 2 or 3 girls. They're like, "Oh, where's the party at?" And I was just, I was in such a shitty mood. I didn't even, I did respond. I met him at Clark's, but still, when I saw it, I was pissed. I was like, really? Like, look, I was having like, I think I even wrote something in it, like, oh, this is, like, man, this is like that. I was upset, but then I was like, oh, can you get us into Clark's or something? No, she didn't have an accent like that. She didn't have an accent like that, but I did get him in. But no, I was.
Well, she was my favorite. My dad's the other grandma. I really don't get along with.
Really,
her.
I like her, even though she's.
I like her because she's wild. Yeah. But she gets on my fucking nerves. I stole her car. Me and Adriana stole her car. She hates me. Me and the twins together. We used to. I think we threw an egg on her head or something. We have these two.
Our twins in Denver. One of them had cancer.
Yeah.
And one of them was in prison for what? Was he in prison for like 2-3 years?
2-3. Yeah, he just got out. And now the other one's in prison.
Whoa. The skinny one, the one that was... how did he get in prison?
I think he had like warrants and stuff, so he needed to just turn himself in and take the time for, I don't know, shit.
Okay.
Adriana told me.
Well, the first one went to prison. No. The one who just went to prison was the kid who had cancer when he was younger, right?
The one that just, yeah.
Okay, but the other one to prison, it was like 140 pounds of weed. They were driving through. But this is the worst part. This one. I don't know if you saw this. If you saw the article.
Yeah, I did.
This is what angered me. If you looked at it, it was fucking in bags. It was taped up. Nothing was vacuum sealed. And it was like, as soon as it got put over, you could smell, like you have 140 pounds of weed. And it's like, you just tape. It almost looked like they put fucking jewel bags and fucking duct tape or something. Like, it was really bad. And I remember, I was like, really? Like.
I mean, they've always been stupid, though.
But
remember we faked that I died?
I don't remember this. What happened?
Remember you had that ugly shitty car in Zion and I was sitting in the back and you drove off and I fell in the street?
Oh no, but in Zion or in Zion? I had a Nissan, a gray Nissan.
Car. It was a blue car.
The fucking Beretta?
Yeah, the one I think I stole and drove it at night too. You guys hid the keys for me.
Oh, we did.
The twins. Yeah, we took the car.
When you stole my grandma's car? Where was this at? That was here or that was in L.A.?
In L.A. Yeah.
Which car? The Toyota?
Yeah. Is it the little gray one?
Yeah, the gray one. What or the Nissan or something like that? Nissan. What'd you guys do with it? Where'd you guys go?
We drove around the corner, but I still didn't know how to drive, so we
How old were you?
I think I was like 16 or 15, because Adriana was like 12 or 11, and we were basically bad over there and nobody wanted us, and they threw us to Jasmine and Jasmine didn't want us.
Jasmine used to be our cousin who has what, she has 2-3 kids now. 3. The husband, she's calmed down. She gained a lot of weight. Calmed down. Sorry, Jasmine, but
she did. She was. I tell her all the time because she used to have a really nice body. I'm like, bitch, you're so fat. I tell her when I talk to her, I'm like, you used to be beautiful. You used to be skinny. She had a beautiful body, and she was at the clubs all the time. Like,
she had that blonde hair in LA.
Yeah, blonde hair, beautiful, and then she just blew the fuck up. But I like her because now I understand her and why she stopped talking to lots of family. Because now I get it,
Who else?
My dad's family, my dad's side.
Oh, okay.
They're all like, I hate that.
Yeah, our dad's side of the family is kind of wild. Because our dad's always been wild, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's where, like, I don't know. Look, I don't know. For me, I feel like I've always been wild, but I go to work. I've been responsible for our work and school, but then I'll have my wild side. Does my mom know how wild I get or no? Does she have any idea?
I don't think so. I think no, because to my mom, you're like a goddess. You're perfect.
Not a goddess.
Oh, sorry. I just said that the other day to a sexy girl on Twitter. That's why.
Okay.
She thinks you're like this perfect thing.
Has any of the family listened to the podcast? Because my tia, my dad's Lorena, they're like, oh, we found the podcast or something. And I was like, and Theo Luis, I was like, look, I'm just giving you a heads up. You listen, don't let your kids listen to. And I'm very honest about a lot of things on there, drug use, prostitutes. You don't know about the prostitutes, right?
And I know a couple
I've been with over
stories.
60 prostitutes.
I don't know how many, but I knew you were.
And when I would go to Miami, I would sleep. Almost every time I used to go to Miami, I hope old girl doesn't listen to this, but I don't think whatever. Almost every time I would sleep with the stripper.
Yeah,
almost every time.
Yeah, I know those
Almost,
stories.
yeah, like 2 or 3. Like I remember one time I went back with, I don't even remember how the stripper looked like that I slept with. And I went back with my buddy, my vegan buddy, and I was like, dude, you got to take me back. More honestly, I don't even want to. No, not for that. It was just, I was like, I don't even know who I slept with. I would just like to go. Let's go for a little bit. I won't even drink. I just want to see who the hell I slept with, because I have no idea. Because you remember, right? Because he would see me like when it would turn, right? You've only seen me drunk. So Evelyn growing up never saw me drunk at all. And then the first time you saw me drunk, do you remember?
Oh my God, yes. I had to drive us home on the freeway, and I barely had my permit. I didn't even know how to drive all that good, especially not on the highway.
She's never been on the highway. What happened was
he was trying to cut his steak with a spoon. He had his phone, and some girl behind us was queuing. He was like, threw the phone on the table. He's like, here, put your number. And the girl was like, he just threw the phone at her. I was just like, oh my God. Because it was like, bring your own beer. No,
it was
the restaurant.
It was a nice Argentinian place. No, BYOB. Great Argentinian steakhouse, right? Little fine little that my buddy found about. And what happened is it was BYOB, and there was no reservation, so we're in line. So me and my other friend, vegan, the vegan friend is clean now, but me and him used to be fucking big ragers, right? Drinkers.
I think I drank 2 Patron bottles that night.
So we had a little Patron bottle. We drank it, and we're in line. It's like, okay, let's take a shot, and another one, and then it was like we finished it before we got to the table, and then I went to Walgreens, like next door, we bought another bottle, and that's when I went into overdrive, and then that's when I never got to enjoy the steak, which is kind of messed up. I don't know.
I did. It was good.
I was literally trying to cut my steak with a spoon. And then did I do anything else stupid that night?
Besides throw the phone at the girl, no, I don't think so.
Because I feel like it was somebody with somebody with her husband or something. And I remember I was trying to hit on somebody that night. And I remember I don't know if there was a picture, but I remember the drive back or the walk to my car. Either I had a tank top or I didn't have a shirt on.
I don't think you had a shirt on.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell happened to
I don't know what happened. I took my shirt off, and then I remember you were driving by yourself, basically, in the highway.
Yeah, because you passed out.
I passed out on the passenger seat.
And I was supposed to follow your vegan friend, but I lost him. So I just had to figure it out with the phone, I think with the GPS, how to get out of where we were at. And I was just
Do you feel you're a better driver because of that? Because of me?
Yeah, because it was my first time driving on the highway. And I'm not scared to drive. Everybody else is scared to drive. Like all my friends and cousins, they're scared to drive on the highway. I'm like, really? What the fuck is the big deal?
I was on the phone with my friend the other day, a lady. I don't know if it's a lady thing, but she was like, I gotta go. I was like, I'm gonna highway. I really use the highway. I gotta concentrate. And I was like,
yeah.
And maybe that's my problem. A little bit too. I'm too lax with my driving, and that's why I crash all my cars.
Well, yeah, you did crash majority.
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this when I showed up to the house with blood on my face that night where I crashed my car.
Yeah, didn't you have to wear like a neck brace because of that?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I remember like I went a few days later to the. Oh, I've been catching myself when I watch these in reverse, and I keep looking. I'm looking at myself. I don't know. This is kind of creepy. I try not to do that, but anyways, so I started looking at this, and I started looking at the camera, checking the logo. Anyways, what was I talking about?
You showed up with blood all over.
Oh yeah. How did that make you feel?
I don't know. I was young. I don't really remember stuff. I have memory problems. I think because I smoke a lot of weed.
Does the weed help, or you think it hurts? Because my one friend, she smoked weed. Do you think it helps with depression? Does it hurt? I don't know. I hear mixed things.
It depends, because I used to smoke a lot by myself when I did have money, but I don't have money no more, so I smoke with my friend. But when I would smoke with myself, I think it did, because I would overthink and then think and think and think. And
you overthink without the weed or with the weed?
With the weed.
Okay.
But if I'm like getting high with somebody, especially my friend, like it's always laughs, or we're watching The Office, so it's It really depends.
Did you start seeing like was it a therapist or a counselor?
I started seeing a therapist.
But you saw one. Was it last year you saw one for a little bit?
She was like this, the one that prescribes you the medicine. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a psychiatrist or a psychologist.
Psychiatrist?
It was her.
Okay.
So I was on the waiting list for an actual weekly therapist, and I barely got her like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. But you guys, you're not going, this is like through Zoom right now or something?
No, they're just phone. Like we phone? Just talk on the phone.
How's that been going?
I like her. I don't know if she's black. I want to ask her. But
she's black?
I think she's black. She's really funny. She's very blunt. You know, she's the way she talks, a little ghetto-ish, but you know. So I was like, yeah, I love her right away. I was hoping I didn't get a Karen, you know.
No, I was that one girl. Do you remember when I was talking to that engaged girl? No, maybe I never told you.
I think you did.
Maybe. So she had a therapist she was going to, and it was a male Karen. What is it?
Yeah, I asked for a girl, right?
A Matt? Is that a Matt? A male Karen?
I believe it's Kevin.
Kevin, right?
Kevin. That's funny.
Did you date a Kevin?
I blew him. That's it.
Who's Kevin?
Chris's best friend.
Oh, what? Does Chris know?
Yeah. Chris laughs about it all the time.
Okay. What's going on? I always accuse you of you and Chris having something, but you don't?
No. I mean, he's not technically my cousin, but I see him as a cousin, and I don't. Like, no. Like, I actually grew up with them. I knew Chris when he was a little baby. Well, not baby, but like younger. So I don't.
And now you're blowing his brother.
His best friend.
Oh, his best friend. My
his
bad.
Best friend.
My bad. His best friend.
Yeah. So he knows about that.
Mm. So, you just talked to my dad, right? Was it the other week?
Yeah. He messaged me.
You get along with him or not? Because
I do. I love him.
Okay.
And
this is where I think we differ, right?
Yeah. Because, like, I try not to post a lot about him on Facebook because I know my mom gets jealous and I'll butt her. I tried to like, what's her name stuff? The stepmom or whatever she is? She blocked me.
Oh, wow. Why?
Because I was talking shit to my dad about her and she overheard, so she just blocked me.
Okay.
I was like, I don't care.
You don't like her?
No.
Why? I don't know. Besides breaking up the marriage and stuff.
Yeah,
like in the current.
Because I heard she was a witch and she did witchcraft on my dad and she was like doing
my
all
dad
types
does
of
Santeria. He's are you Santeria too? I saw you had
kind of, yeah. I stopped, yeah. Roy's mom got me into it.
Who?
Roy's mom.
Okay. I knew a few Santeria people. Yeah. I know all the people I know are Santeria. I know a lot of Jehovah's. Old girls Jehovah. My Polish buddy's Jehovah. That girl I dated for 28 days, technically, I think her family's Jehovah.
Sylvia's parents are actually Jehovah.
Sylvia's a lesbian, right?
Yeah.
Did I mix up with the other lesbian?
What are they?
Because there's 3 lesbians in Waukegan that kind of look the same, and then the original lesbian's the one that used to turn girls out in high school, right?
That's the ones. Those are Rosemary's friends.
Okay, so those are but Sylvia, I always confuse.
Sylvia, I don't know who
with the booty lesbian, right?
Oh, I love booty. Yeah, you do confuse it. They kind of do look alike.
They do look alike.
Yeah.
And then there's the other one who's a little bit skinnier. Who I remember was the OG. Well, you were lesbian for like a year,
dude.
My
friend. Her name's Evelyn.
She's the one that.
Oh my God,
she was turning everybody out, including you, right?
I loved her. I had the biggest crush on her, and now she's like engaged to one of good friends.
Is she the one that
I love them.
Made you lesbian for a year?
No,
was it a year or what?
It was like a year. Yeah.
How was that year? That's when
I liked it. I mean, it was fun.
I bragged about it. I used to brag about it.
I really liked it. I mean, I don't really think I would do it. Well, I don't mind threesome. I would have minded threesome. I mean, but it wasn't really like to like become a lesbian type of shit.
I think the last, well, the strippers were 2, but the last threesome I had was it was a failed threesome with another dude, and then he was young, and then he got on top of the girl missionary, and he was like over her, and I was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing, dude? like this isn't lovemaking, dude. There's a fucking it's a fucking. We're having this is supposed to be disgusting. Like, this is not, what are you going to marry her? But that girl slept with all our friends. Anyways, what I remember, I used to brag, because I would brag. I was like, look, Evelyn's a lesbian, so there's no way she's going to get pregnant by some Mexican gangbanger or something like that. And
I mean, I don't even know who the baby daddy is. Never mind. But he wasn't really a gangbanger. Mackery.
He was into cars.
He was weird.
I went on eBay and bought some stuff for his car when he didn't have a license or something.
I don't know. That nigga's weird. He was a fuck up. I don't even know why I was with him.
When did he got? I remember.
And I cheated on him all the time, and he cheated on me. So I think I was just there because I was comfortable with him, or I don't know what it was. But
didn't he lock himself one time? Did he lock himself in a room one time with Ariana when he was all coked out? Did that happen? With our niece, your daughter.
No, he had her and wouldn't let go of her. That's when he went to jail because I told the cops he had a gun. He got so mad at me. He's like, you bitch, you were. I didn't call the cops. His uncle did because he was like going crazy trying to beat me up. But he just had Ariana. He wouldn't let go of her.
Did he used to come? He used to come to that. Then he used to come to the houses sometimes and knock. Oh, or like try to go.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And then when I didn't live there and I lived with Carla and Josh, he was always threatening that he was going to go kill me. I was like, I don't live there no more. He's like, well, I'm going to go kill your mom. I was like, oh, shit. Well, she doesn't live there no more either.
Oh, I remember when he would come over. That's why I purposely would walk around with my holster on my one Glock. Because that one time he came over, I purposely had it on my Glock. So
he like hated you because I would just always be like, my brother would beat your ass. And he's like, well, fuck your brother. Because he thinks like people who do good in life and have their shit together are horrible.
So what happened with what happened with him? Is just he was spoiled by the mom or something like that?
Yeah, super spoiled.
Yeah, because then she just let him do whatever.
Everything.
What about his other brothers and sisters? Did anybody have their shit together? Because the grandma
she's a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to her. She's always had like 3 jobs. She's always had school too. She's amazing. She's like totally opposite of. And the mom was pretty great too. She treated me really well. She loved me. She even told me one time that she would kick him out to have me there. She would prefer me and Ariana there. And even now they know that he might not be the dad. They still accept me and her.
Who else could be the dad? Do I know him?
I don't think you know him. He's related to Ani though.
Oh wow.
Shit.
Another
the
cousin?
baby mom's gonna hear this.
Huh?
But from her side. Yeah.
What's you had an issue with the stepmom? Have you talked to the brothers? We have 2 half brothers in Mexico. Have you ever talked to them or no?
I actually knew Mario when he was little. Like
which one? Mario's the
oldest one.
Okay, I didn't know.
I used to carry him. I used to like love him.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Were you
in Mexico more than me or something?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I was in Mexico every summer. I was half in California and half in Mexico.
The hell was that?
I had a boyfriend in Mexico when I was 12. I just told Ruby and Ani this story. They laugh at me.
What happened?
Oh my God. So this guy, he came from over here. He was a king. He was a gangbanger.
That's a Latin king, James. It's
Latin king.
It's a gang.
So he got...
They were gold or something.
What do you got? Deported. So I met him over there. I'm 12. I meet him and I start, I guess.
Oh, look at this Latin king that got deported.
Start dating him, whatever. The few days that I was there, I'm all drunk. One day I got drunk. My cousins had to shower me because I was so drunk crying for him, apparently. Point is, one night, my dad, somebody snitched because, it's a small town, Nespa.
Oh, was it Nespa? Or was
it was Nespa.
Okay.
It was Nespa.
Nespa's a little town where the first time I went, they didn't have toilets, so I took a shit in front of, held 2 sticks and held myself, and then took a shit in front of these pigs. But now they have some toilets. But continue.
They do. So somebody told my dad that they saw us kissing. So my dad found out. He got all mad, and they told him that I was gonna run away with the guy, which I was. He was gonna wait in the corner with his truck, and I was gonna sneak out.
What kind of truck was it? Do you remember?
I don't know. I think it was like Ford. Okay. Maybe. I don't know.
You're a girl.
It was an ugly truck. So he was going to wait and I was just going to run with him and, run away with him, I guess, Mexico style. And my dad found out about it. He locked me in the room and he didn't let me come out the whole night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So then I think we've left a few days later. So, and I told Ruby, I'm like, oh my God, I imagine I would have been a Mexican mojo washing clothes with 10 kids.
How it should be.
In Mexico. Like, that's horrible. I'm so glad my dad fucking locked me in that damn
What happened
room.
with that dude?
Nothing. He's actually in my DMs now. He came back. He's over here now. He's in Colorado. So, but no.
So you were hanging. So you knew about how old were you when you knew about the brother?
So I was there for our cousin Gemma's quinceañera. So I was probably 12.
Okay.
I was 12.
Did you know he was our brother? I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't find out about.
My mom was even carrying him that day. She had him on his lap.
So she knew too?
She knew. At that time, she already knew.
Where the fuck? When nobody ever told me, right?
I don't know where the hell you were at, but yeah, we were over there for our cousin's quinceañera, and my mom was there too, and she already knew about him and everything, and she was back with my dad anyways.
Okay.
And then I don't know if my dad picked him up or took him over there, but he was there at the party with us, and my mom was carrying him and everything. But once, we got older, I have them on Facebook, but I kind of hate them.
Why?
Because it's like they get to experience my dad, and I had a daughter, and he can't be around the grandchild, but he has that bitch ass grandchild with him every day.
Has Ariana ever seen our dad?
My dad, yeah, through FaceTime.
But like not in person, right?
No, never.
No, right?
She's never been to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So, I hate them.
But look, I didn't know about one of them. I didn't really know, right? I heard like inklings or something like, and I remember one of them. It must have been, I don't know if it was Mario or the younger one, but he tried to add me on Facebook a few years ago, and I remember I didn't accept the first time. But then when I went to Mexico recently with our cousin, and I saw both, and I asked I asked my cousin, like, are they both my brothers? Because I didn't know, you know what I mean? I'm not the type. I don't ask.
Well, Mario never looked like my dad.
Okay.
And everybody from Mexico, my grandma used to say is that he looks a lot like one of my dad's best friends.
Which one?
Mario.
Leo? Oh, no.
Oh, what best friend? I don't know. Some best friend from out there.
Okay.
So they say that he looks a lot like him. Then the other one, when he was born, they said that he looked like you, and he kind of did, but now that he's older, maybe because he's fat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like they look like my dad.
I was fatter growing up. I'm fat. Yeah, I was a fat kid. And I had crooked teeth.
You had braces forever.
I had braces for like 5. Did you ever James braces? I had braces for like 5 fucking years, dude.
Nope.
No? I always wanted braces, and I don't even really need them. I just have.
I definitely need them now for my bottom teeth.
I probably need them now too.
Yeah, mine are all messed up. So now that you're all right, you're going to therapy. What's your game plan for the next few months or years? How are you taking it?
Well, I don't know, because it sucks, because now, like, before I used to just have anxiety and I used to get depressed, but now I feel like I have social anxiety. Like, I don't go out as much no more. I don't want to be around so many people. I think this is why it's so hard. Like, I get job interviews and I get so pumped up, and then something kicks in me that I get so afraid and nervous, and I just don't end up going to them. Like, it gets so scared, the thought of starting all over again, because I always had a job since I was 16. I kind of had my shit together, even though I didn't, but I did up until last year.
Yeah, up until last year, right?
Yeah. So now it's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So it's like, I have no experience really in anything, because I even tried to get receptionist jobs, and it's like they didn't take me because I don't have experience. So it's just like, my mom got a treadmill, so I'm like, maybe I should just lose weight and do an OnlyFans.
Okay, I suggested that only. So is that what you got the webcam for?
The what? The tripod?
Yeah.
First of all, I got that for vlogging, because I've been wanting to vlog. That tripod is shitty. It doesn't fucking work. I should have just bought the one that I was originally.
I gotta buy tripods. Do you have any tripod recommendations?
Get a Manafroto head. That's all I have to say.
Manafroto. Okay, because I want to get one by this weekend, so I record for.
Because I did want to make a YouTube, and vlog, because I think I'm funny sometimes. Mm-hmm. Plus, I feel like I need to pep talk a lot of bitches, because.
Oh, you put something on Twitter today, something about girls being toxic, or what were you saying?
Yeah, people glorify toxicness like it's this amazing thing. I just don't get it. Like, how?
I think more in our community, waukegan Mexican.
Everybody talks about being toxic.
That's where we need to be more like white people, I feel. It's with the chicks, dude. It's like, I don't know. It's about where we are in Waukegan. It's like that's the thing.
Yeah, that it is, and it's like everybody glorifies it on Twitter, and I just feel like, I don't know.
Twitter has porn, which is kind of cool. And yeah, they're hardcore on Twitter, not like Instagram. Let's see. Do you have anything you want to say to your listeners? Do you want to plug any of your social media? You don't have to.
My Twitter.
What's your Twitter?
My Twitter is Evelyn_Diaz 13.
Okay. What's your OnlyFans?
I don't have one yet.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
How come I didn't get to do drugs with you?
I would. This is me, because I have, since fucking our dad got deported, so I have this. I have this parental role with you guys somewhat. Especially with my mom too. Like now, So it's like I can't. I have to be like the responsible one, and then so
Yeah.
I can't. The example, I can't. Yeah, let you guys see or do whatever. Plus, I don't do drugs. I mean, honestly,
I'm talking about like shrooms.
I hate. Honestly, I don't do shrooms that much because of the time, and then I haven't smoked weed in a few months. I haven't been drinking because I've been trying to get back with a little girl, and if I drink, I'll probably try to fuck somebody, and then honestly, the truth, I don't know if you listen to the podcast, but I basically just do coke. But I don't do a lot, which is hard for people to leave. But I occasionally do cocaine, and that's about it. And usually I do it for work. Like today, I'm tired and whatever, so I'm not gonna do it because I don't want it to be a crutch. To whenever I eat better and sleep well and I eat energy, that's when I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it as a reward when I want to just fucking whatever, or before I want to video edit or something. Because I think I might have ADHD, and I kind of almost use it. And I refuse to take Adderall or something like that. But weed, I'm not a weed.
I think Ani's kid has ADHD too.
I mean, if I start drinking again, maybe ever, I'll drink. But that's about it. I don't want you guys doing drugs, so I can't encourage that behavior.
I mean, I don't do drugs besides weed. So, I don't nothing very, very like intense. I think the only thing I would have, if I know I'm gonna die already. I'm at the end of my life.
Really?
Heroin,
Come on, dude.
I know I like it. I know. It's just have you seen the movies? Like people are just like.
Is this because of Amy Winehouse?
No, what kind of?
Okay, well, all right. Shout out to Amy Winehouse. What am I plugging? Anything I need to plug? Let's see.
Your Twitter, your Instagram, your fucking merch.
Okay, the merch. I'm getting the stuff done right now. I have stuff for me, but stuff to sell I'm getting soon. But I do have stickers. If you want, mail me. I'll send you a sticker. So Instagram, the Lobo Podcast. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna please rate it on iTunes. I think I saw a new rating. I'm gonna read it either in the intro or next time I do this. And I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, you know what? Whenever these come out, there's live comedy going on somewhat in places. So go check it out. I'll perform here and there. But anything else? I don't know. I think that's it. Okay, Lobo then. Lobo then.